Aloha. Aloha means hello and goodbye in Hawaii. Aloha! Have you traveled everywhere around the world, but your thirst for adventure has not yet been quenched?
Yeah.
Well, I'm Dr. T, and this is Dr. T's time traveling agency, where you could time travel from any point in time, from anywhere.
Wow, amazing!
But unfortunately, our time traveling agency just started out, so we can only time travel here at Istanbul, Turkey. But don't worry, there's plenty to see, like the Hagia Sophia. But before you can travel, you need to know some safety regulations. So my partner, Danny, is going to take over. Hola, my name's Dr. Danny, or you could call me Double D, and I'm going to be your history and safety instructor. And before you could travel across time, you need to know what time period you're traveling into. And of course, in Dr. T's time traveling agency, safety comes first. So we give the variety of 3 different timelines in Hagia Sophia. Now let's get into it. Alright, if you already didn't know, the Hagia Sophia means holy or divine wisdom. The original Hagia Sophia was built in 325 CE, built 1,692 years ago, on top of the foundations of a pagan temple. The Hagia Sophia was built in Constantinople, present-day Istanbul, Turkey, and also the headquarters of Dr. T's time traveling agency during Constantine's rule. You could stay from 325 CE to 404 CE, since it's going to be burned down in 404 CE anyway during a riot. The riot was caused by the banishment of Saint John Chrysostom, an Archbishop of Constantinople. Fortunately, the Hagia Sophia would be rebuilt by Constans I in 415 CE, and the Hagia Sophia would even be enlarged. But unfortunately, once again, the Hagia Sophia was burnt down, once again, during a riot notoriously known as the Nika Insurrection, so it's safe to stay till 532 CE. And now it's time for a brief live-action history lesson. Leading up to the events of the Nika Insurrection, you need to know a little about chariot racing. Chariot racing was a sport enjoyed by everyone as they grew passionate about one of the 4 teams represented by colors: blue, green, red, and white. The most prominent teams were blue, representing the upper classes, and green, representing the lower classes. Of course, the sport was dangerous for both the player and the horse, as there was a possibility of severe injury or even death. Passionate fans would get physical over their teams, kind of like football, leading to injury and some cases even death. Those who committed murder would be hanged. In one case, members of the blue and green team committed murder and ran away hiding in a church. Angry, the people demanded action from their king, King Justinian. King Justinian was busy with peace matters with the Persian empires, so he imprisoned the murderers and demanded for another chariot race. The people, angry for King Justinian's lack of action, began to insult their king during the chariot race, which led to a riot, which led to a 5-day attack on the castle. The king was able to resolve this with a bag of gold and giving the gold to the leaders of the blues. The king ordered his generals to meet up with the leaders of the blues, telling them that King Justinian supports them and gives a gift of gold, which gives the blue side a reason to stop rioting. The remaining rioters were killed off by imperial soldiers. 30,000 people were reportedly killed, and nearly half of the city was burned or destroyed during the riot. After the Nika Insurrection, King Justinian was able to restore order and rebuild the broken city, including the Hagia Sophia. The new Hagia Sophia was designed by Anthemius of Tralles and Isidorus the Elder. Anthemius was able to create a revolutionary solution to construct a building as large as the Hagia Sophia by using 4 columns, a dome, and pentatives, curved triangular structures that evenly distribute the weight of the massive dome through the science of triangles. The dome itself has a diameter of 105 feet, while the entire structure itself stands 184 feet tall, 270 feet long, and 240 feet wide. The architectural feat had given the Hagia Sophia the title as the most important structure in the Byzantine Empire and one of the world's greatest monuments to this day. But to add on, to create a structure this large required large amounts of manpower, resulting in the use of 10,000 workers that were able to complete the building in under 6 years. Completion of the modern Hagia Sophia was in 537 CE, 1,480 years ago. The majority of the mosaic seen in the Hagia Sophia was added during King Justinian's reign, which depicted Virgin Mary, the mother of Jesus, and members of the Byzantine Empire family. Hagia Sophia would serve as a cathedral for more than a millennium until 453, when the Ottomans attacked, where Hagia Sophia stayed as a mosque, and just recently, 82 years ago to be exact, was turned into a museum. Of course, the Hagia Sophia had small partial collapses, but it would be rebuilt. And this concludes a short history lesson with Dr. D. Now you know some things about the Hagia Sophia. But before you go, let's hear some things from our satisfied customers.
The OG Hagia Sophia was amazing. I got to shake hands with the king. Time traveling was like okay, but I couldn't use my phone in like 430 CE though.
It was great!
Hagia Sophia more like I go back Sophia!
Hagia Sophia is so fun! Thanks, Dr. T!
Call 1-800-456-HAGGY to reserve your trip today.